Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye.
It eludes.
These caster chicks are not. Now we don't have any like emergency mobility moment for like lag on beam. I just realized, so if I get caught, I'm dead. We could spec into transplant just for that fight. I don't want to do that though. I think the rulers just don't sit in the corners. They have room to move. If we die, we die. We're not exactly very far into the game. It seems like we are, so we've just spent so long respecking and boosting and stuff. It'll be okay. We could just drop curse for could in theory drop curse for what's it called? Transplant. Wait, was that a mace? God, bro, what in the fuck? Something's not quite right. Again. Let's go find out. It's not quite right again. This is the safe spot still in lag on the sides? Is the ordering? It might be the ordering. Let me see. Because on these, we had these at the bottom for whatever reason. Oh, it's because it has to satisfy all of these. So right now, we're telling it to hide those 9 item types if they're yellow and only if they're Primalist, Mage, Sentinel, Rogue. This needs to be separate. So we need to close that. We need to add one more rule where we hide anything, basically, that is those. I think that's what it is, at least. Right? Say so out front, all the way to the ledge. I'd have to say like a picture of it. I'm not 100% sure. Primal's Grand Idol. Okay. That should be good now, but I don't know for sure. Or to get on potion use, area for area skills. Avoid damage, minion damage. All these 2-handers can get the fuck out of here. What is this? A spear with critical strike. And melee cold damage. And melee fire damage. How many runes of shattering do we have? 46. Not many yet. They will come. Vitality, intelligence, fizz armor, fizz and armor, and an evade charge. I mean, it's like, we have to do some enchanting too, to be honest. TBH. Slight upgrade though, nonetheless. Curse damage, fire res, these are useless. Ward secondary, perfect veil. Razor rate multiplier, armor. Melee attack speed and necrotic damage. This is actually a good dagger. Should we desire to go in that direction? That's why we're keeping these. Or that's why we didn't flag those off. All the way to the right or left side to the front, close to lag on. Wait, when you say front, I think camera front, which is away from lag on. So like towards lag on. Left or right, as far as you go. I mean, I'm not planning on using that because I don't know exactly where it is, and that's death if I get caught. But yeah, good to know. Yeah, here we go. Product resist. Beautiful. Alright, let's try again. Boom, boom, boom. Josh should be inbound soon, so we can... Probably good timing, actually. We didn't do anything that we didn't do last night in terms of progression. I caught up a bit with XP because he was ahead, and we managed to fix all this loot filter shit. Optimize this new build a bit, too. Or try to optimize this new build a bit. Mob types, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that necrotic shred's nice. Boop, 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 boop. That feels more decent. We respect so many times. There are so many points to catch up. Okay, that was a staff. That should be allowed. I should gotta reduce the range on the spirit wandering area. Would be cool. Attack here, while we perform. Go away. Oh, look at stuff. I'm getting attacked. Oh, right, we have these two. Yeah, this is interesting. You gain significantly increased leech and leech rate, but your leech stops if you're above 66% health. But if we snapshot that, if we take this, which we will later, where our health cannot go above 50% of max, it's considered that we're at 50% max HP and low health, which means that this leech going above 66% will never apply because we're never going to get to 66% health, which means we'll have the benefit of this insane leech at all times, all right? Am I understanding this correctly? So that's going to be a pog point later, for sure. Intelligence per point, current health drained per second, 1% per point, 5-point bonus, missing health gained as ward per second, 5%. Yeah, I know the triple damage node too. That's on deck as well. I need more endurance before I'm comfortable doing that, is all it is. And this would be good too at that point because you're always going to be missing 50% of your HP. You have enough sustain. And then just some dex there. Mana regen to increased armor. Not really built into mana regen. Oh, we just had flat necrotic damage here, right? That's what we were bumping for now. Yeah, we'll take that later. Well, we'll respect a bunch of those points later, of course. Gotta grab the drain health node in the middle. This one? Hollow Lich? It's my issue with that is 6 meters is not a lot. The one above, okay. Current health drain per second for the increased damage. Like, yeah, a lot of those I'm gonna take once I'm comfortable with my sustain. Once I feel a little more comfortable with whatever the build is. That's why I haven't taken that stuff. It's not that I don't want to. There's a few of them in the gen tree too. 1 or 2 of them that I'm gonna want as well. AIDS place to fight us. Doot. Shield is correct. Seem to be correct for loot filter purposes. Amulet correct. Amulet correct. Boop, 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 boop. Copper ring, correct. Dagger, yeah. Alright, I think we got the proper loot filter down for now. Should be at least. Staff, yep. I think we're good. We Gucci for that. I'm like a little worried about not having transplant later and stuff. Like if we get caught out of lich form, trapped in a corner, we don't have evade or something, it's a little yikesy. Like that actually almost just happened there. Like it wasn't lethal because I got out in time, but that could be bad. It would be curse that goes, right? We replace curse with transplant. Is there a way to apply curse with transplant? Oh, but then you wouldn't have the curse trait. Wand correct, boots correct, assuming it does the affixes that we tried to program on there. See, some CD action might not be so bad now with spirits. Boop, 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 boop. Your wife wants to get a Maine Coon. Opinions chat. Are you gonna feed it vanilla ice cream for dinner? Don't see why not then. No? I guess, yeah. Why not? Now we need to force science curse of blood too to see if it necrotic shreds and add damned when you convert to necrotic, even though it doesn't say it. That is still on the menu. Is there a shred version for that too? Let's have a look when we're in town. I think filter wise we're good to go. Maine Coons are big, aren't they? Yeah, they're like 3 times Mr. Cat size. I've never actually seen a Maine Coon like IRL. That I think about it. Chance of dodge hits. That's not wrong. Boop, 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 boop. You know, to be poggers. A way to auto-apply Curse of Blood. Very poggers. Oh, there's one year old likes to beat up his 100-pound dog. Her cat's 21. She'll want a kitten once he passes. I don't know what I'd do. Like, I don't know. I mean, these little guys are gonna go eventually, right? But yeah, I feel like I would need some like time to, I don't know, mourn. I guess. Increases the chance to reduce enemy armor. So does this armor reduction translate into? Does armor shred translate into necrotic shred? Because of misery. It usually specifically says on the tooltip it does, but we'll have to for science. I done a no. And what, good Dan, must we give in return? Everything. Yeah, I guess I mean, we'll for science it. Fuck it. This is the most annoying shit in the world. They have to do a larger. You have to waste 4 points into Bone Curse area just to get to the node that makes it single target only. Like, what kind of design is that? Actually fucking stupid. We'll try it. We shall try. These Aschi and Echo chat? Bro, how are they not banning that? I thought they had mods like working around the clock there. Hello, apparently. Good old Aschi dicks. Oh, and did it get permaban instantly? They have to ban them? I don't know if you get banned for Aschi dicks in chat by Twitch. Wait, Maine Coons are $3,000? What the fuck? Just go hire. Just go get a poor little cat from the SPCA. Okay, well, depending on what it is, obviously, if it's like fucking swastikas or some shit. I don't know if a fucking girthy one is ban-worthy, though. It'd be a little wild. Nah, it was actually just horny himself. Let's be honest here.
Greetings.
Depends if the channel is marked as mature content. What do you mean? Doesn't everyone love a nice girthy one? Chance lightning res. Got the black lung pop. 72% chance to apply damned on hit. God damn. Yeah. Critical strike chance, throwing. Increased damage with blood, 69%. Giggity. 1% minion chance to apply mark for death on hit. We need to fix our reses before we can use that. Reduce health cost of spells. Oh, endurance. Yes, endurance. What was the void though? I'm gonna fuck with that. I'm not gonna fuck with it just yet. We're gonna farm a little more until Josh gets here. Might find something better. Ooh, cast speed. Dodge. Void. Mana. Mana regen. I mean, still, again, better than what we're using. Our gloves are absolutely terrible. Absolutely el terrible. So we're gonna put those in the... We'll use them and craft them a bit pile. For when it's go time again soon, which is, I don't know, this pile here, I guess. I let my kid on Twitch till I was 16. The thing is, it's not just Twitch, man. It's like the internet. Like my 12-year-old nephew now has a phone, right? Granted, I don't know exactly how good parental controls are on like the device themselves, but in my mind, there's nothing to really stop him. I mean, he like browses through Twitter and stuff. There's nothing really to like stop him from looking at stuff he probably shouldn't be seeing at that age. Like, I don't think being on Twitch at 12 years old is the, you know, the biggest concern considering the other kind of stuff you can see on there. Like, I don't think it's like really possible to protect, is it? If they want to see naughty stuff, they can see naughty stuff, or worse. I'd love to join your stream. I know you're streaming. Okay, random bot. On kick. Twitch is probably one of the more tame sites. Yeah, honestly, I think so too, right? I mean, it was, you know, especially because they cracked down after the whole hot tub era. Is that the nephew that was drawing dicks? That was both of them. So you're gonna get your kids a flip phone? Yeah, I mean, phones are just like insanely powerful tools. You put that in the hands, I mean, you know. Think about when you were like teenagers and stuff, right? And you had your friends were always... Like, what the fuck did I do? Like, you know, in my, like, childhood and early teens, right? You got that bad friend that influences you. You're watching the blurry adult channels, trying to make out a boob amongst the static and stuff. Fast forward to today on phones, right? And you have that one friend that's like, hey, man, have you been to Brazzers.com before? What's that? Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, was this one? Oh, it's gonna be fucking terrible at killing these with this build. God, why doesn't it attach blood tether to these? It's so stupid. It'd be so much easier to kill if you get blood tether them. I don't understand why you can't. Well, it's because they're not considered whatever enemies.
Impossible.
Dots that they head off with too. Pain in my ass, dude. Pain in my ass. In fact, I think my first ever exposure to like any nudity or anything as a kid was a bad influence friend in like fucking primary school when the internet was like first a thing. And he's like, "Hey, let's look up sex." I was like, "Okay." Sounds good, yo. What's that? I'm gonna think that was the last time I had hair too. Surely a coincidence. Filter is bueno. Good old Skinamax. Alright, thanks for giving me a sub to Apparently. It still exists? No, I know it still exists, but it's not nearly as popularized as it was, and I don't think there's as many risque porn stars like doing cameras like just above the nipples and they're topless and stuff. You guys remember that stuff too? Filthy, filthy stuff. I would never. Is that armor shred I see? I think that is armor shred I see. Lucky. Means it doesn't work with necrotic. That sucks. Okay, well, that experiment's donezo. Well, I mean, we'll check the bleed. If bleed applies, damn, that's good too. But if that's armor shred, that means we're gonna get also bleed from that node. From the bleed node, it's not gonna be converted to damned. Unlucky. Boop, 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 boop.